Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Nolan Ryan is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you're watching one of the best to ever take the mound. Over 300 career wins. But what he's done in his career has been absolutely spectacular. And he's still going strong. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Joe Morgan makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets fouled.
120.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third,
Ralph Kiner gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Glove by Cabrera. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jared Weaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
And with a quick breather here, take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Weaver gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. David Ortiz will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Eddie Murray will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rupp is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Right fielder.
So with one away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Number 30 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Got him.
Wow, he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Danny Valencia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Hit to third. Chipper is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Joey Votto will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
And I don't think this really should be a surprise to anybody. We all know what kind of skill he possesses with a bat in his hand.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category, and he's just been punishing mistakes at the plate. It's been impressive to watch him swing the bat so far this year, and he's got another nice game on his hands in this one.
Weaver comes set, 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. Yogi Berra will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Hit hard to short. He's got it to second for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Evan Gattis will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Scorch to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8. First baseman
Albert Pujols will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tap foul at home plate. High in the air and deep to left center field. Rupp ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
A solo shot for Albert Pujols. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Grounded back up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Into the box now, Corey Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Cameron Rupp will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Chopped in front of home plate. Gaddis gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Weaver looks in. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. Valencia is up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter,
Jackie Robinson will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
One strike.
Squared that one up just a little late. 1-2, here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Myers has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So a good inning there for Jared Weaver. Ralph Kiner is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
In there, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bautista on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Looking to avoid his first walk. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Ryan sets. 1-2 on its way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Evan Gattis steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Rocket to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. This one's flared out toward left. Heiner over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Ted Williams is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Chop foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. David Ortiz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Duffy takes it in. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. There's Albert Pujols heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman number 5.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
That's a strike.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Matt Duffy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
David Hernandez is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Matt Duffy will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 8.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. This is pulled into right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Corey Myers will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. Ralph Kiner digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. EK, where are you going now? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Joey Votto will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And Weaver's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Digging in, Jose Batista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Catcher, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Eddie Murray will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Number 30 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Curveball. Strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Danny Valencia will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And it's behind the runner to first. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. Got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
1 out and a runner on second base. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Evan Gattis will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. Little chopper back his way. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Jackie Robinson will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And reined in 1 away.
The third baseman, number 10. Chipper
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Chipper Jones. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
left fielder.
Ted Williams will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lined back over second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. David Ortiz will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Orlando will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And there's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Weaver gets ahead. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now, he'll just keep adding and subtracting speed on his pitches. That's how the good ones do it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he drops it. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They still Albert Pujols will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Aroldis Chapman will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse. Robinson is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just 1 pitch. Chapman has the target. First pitch on the way. Matt Duffy is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Votto. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8.
Joe Morgan digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. To third. Chipper comes up with it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Pujols moving to his right, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Right fielder, number 20.
Jose Bautista will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
To his left, Valencia. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are 2 gone. Yogi Berra will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2. Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp. Hot shot to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Miguel Cabrera stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, it's taken him 7 innings, but they're finally getting some good swings against this guy.
The 1-2 pitch. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to Corey Myers comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Chapman's ready. Here it is on 2-1. Grounded to short. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ralph Kiner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Francisco Liriano will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Ralph Kiner will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Designated hitter,
Eddie Murray comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Number 30 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. And he takes ball one.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this is the guy.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Rupp sprinting after it. And that's the third out. One left for L.A. Score. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Zach Duke is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
the third baseman.
Chipper Jones comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ted Williams. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner toward short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now batting.
Paulo Orlando is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. Joey Votto steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danny Valencia gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line to the right side on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. Evan Gattis will come in now in a big spot, and the infield, I would think, would have to come in now with the game tied.
Yeah, you've got to take this run down the plate if at all possible. So this may move everybody into the lip of the grass.
Evan Gattis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Albert Pujols digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Hot shot towards the hole, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Matt Duffy will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Shot towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. Ken Giles is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
number 54.
Jose Bautista will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Yogi Berra will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cameron Rupp comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Giles is ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's the ball popped up high in the air for the catcher Gattis, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Miguel Cabrera, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded on the hop. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, it was that run in the top of the 9th that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
This one